All right, cool. Okay, so this should be the general. Okay, you got it too, Marcus, because you
Hello,
were struggling
hello.
last episode.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm like basically
Hello?
kissing the mic now,
Yeah,
right?
you pretty much. Yeah, that's what you have to do.
That's
Anyways,
what they tell you to do.
yeah.
Oh,
when-
damn.
Or at least with these
Okay.
microphones, anyways, you don't do that with the Yeti.
I feel like I should like be like.
A lot of singers wind up rubbing their lipstick on the mic because they have to get so close to the
Yeah.
mic.
Oh, really?
So that's what dynamic
Yeah.
mics.
Okay, then in that case, I feel
Hold on, I should
actually a lot
introduce the
better.
episode because I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
The episode does with podcast. Anyways, we're continuing our conversation. So basically, dynamic mics is that basically they have like a lot smaller pickup range in sound. Yeah, because
Oh.
like when you're like on a concert, for example, right? There's
Mhm.
there's a lot of background noise behind it. There's the drums, guitars, all that.
Oh,
et cetera.
gotcha. And like the you
Mhm.
don't want like the mic to pick that up. So
Yeah, you
like
want
you
the
gotta
mic.
be like the one
Yeah,
focus on
so
it.
like it has to be a dynamic microphone, and on top of that, you have to be pretty close to the dynamic microphone as well.
Mm.
Anyways, that was a lengthy audio conversation.
The more you know, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah,
Fucking-
yeah. Nice. Trust me, I play with audio a lot, dude. Before when doing research for my podcast. Anyways,
Less.
okay, let me actually do an actual introduction now. I'm your host.
I am.
Marcus is back,
Marcus.
and then we have our friend Cassie with us today. Thank you very much. Say hi to our two viewers.
Hi.
Like so.
Hello.
Okay, so can you tell me what you're about to do for your birthday again? Because I actually did not pay attention to what you actually wanted to do.
Oh,
I
was
heard
like,
everything around it, but not the actual thing.
So for my 21st birthday,
Yeah.
I just wanted to go to a bar on 6th Street
Yeah.
with some of my friends, and
A
that's
little
it.
closer, Mike. Yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Yeah.
did you hear all of it?
Well, I don't know if I mean I heard you, but I don't know if the mic did. That's what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying.
For my
You can move the chair
21st.
closer if
okay,
you need to.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my 21st birthday, I wanted to go to a bar on
Yeah.
6th Street
Mhm.
and just one bar on 6th Street, and that's it, and get like one drink. And
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but after that, I don't think I'm gonna drink. I just like I'm not. I just wanted to have a drink just so I could say I drank on my 21st
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah. Fair enough.
And that's pretty much it.
Probably a beer would
Fair.
literally just a beer would suffice, honestly.
Fair enough. Like as opposed to me, because like like I said, like I actually just turned 21 last month.
Mhm.
For my birthday, I literally just stayed home and I actually did drinking games with like Netflix shows with my cousin. I was fucking watching Gilmore Girls, like doing
Yeah.
drinking
What the
games.
hell,
and that shit. Yeah, I fucking watch Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
I
Fucking
think my-
that shit's lit, dude.
I think my parents are watching that show right now.
Oh,
I think.
fucking! I am in the middle of season 3.
Wait, hold on. What's the Gilmore Girls before I start judging?
I don't even know.
Yes, please do. It's so fucking good.
Is it Melissa McCarthy in
Yes.
it? Yes.
Melissa McCarthy is Suki. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's very young in that show, and I wasn't used to seeing her look that young, and I was like, oh my god, wow. Yeah, but yeah.
It's such like a warm show.
Wait, hold on.
you
But
know?
what is it about though? Like,
It's just like about like this like mother daughter, like the mother runs it in, like the daughter's
Is it like
in
a slice
school.
of life kind of thing? Like,
Kind of. I mean, like there's like shit happening. You know what I mean? Like it's not like slice of life where it's like
completely
an
different.
episode occurs and like nothing fucking happened.
Yeah.
Kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay,
Like,
okay. So like, there's like
like,
events
there's,
are building
yeah,
into.
there's progression because like it's a
Yeah.
fucking TV show. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? It's not like an anime where it can kind of get away with that a little bit more.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Or a
yeah.
sitcom.
Yeah.
I-
It's not like your Seinfeld, but like there is comedy in it. You know?
Yeah. What's y'all's favorite TV show?
TV show.
My favorite series on Netflix is actually the Selena series, but it's only 2 seasons long.
I
Oh,
like
is
the
it-
shirt, by the way.
Hold on, hold
Oh,
on.
thank you.
Is
Yeah.
it like a sort of a fictional, like kind of a fictional take on Selena, or like is it like a
No.
documentary?
It's an autobiography.
Oh,
basically.
okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Got it. Interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. Well,
Yeah,
I don't
like-
watch a lot of
Neither.
Netflix.
They
movie
have
stuff.
they have actors playing the parts of her family members and her.
Oh,
basically,
okay. Yep, I
like,
got it. I got it.
One of the girls from the movie Twilight plays Selena in the series.
Was it
Huh.
Her name's Christian.
Kristen Stewart?
No, Christian.
Christian.
She's Latina.
I don't know.
You can look it up
Oh,
online.
Yeah,
God, I can
we
imagine
can do
Kristen
this
Stewart
later.
playing
I
Selena.
I believe her
Holy
name is
shit,
Christian.
that
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
That
what
would-
is
that
it?
would
I was gonna say,
fly
I'm like, what
here,
is it doing
wouldn't
with a pale white girl playing Selena?
No.
Yeah,
I
that,
was gonna say, what
that would
the
hit
hell?
really well in
No,
fucking
no.
Texas. Yeah.
God, what's that?
Mm-mm.
Many questions.
People are very, very picky about who plays Selena. And
Oh,
like,
welcome to the
Understandably.
entertainment industry.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, to be fair, I mean, like, like Texans, like
Yeah.
she did mean a lot to us,
Yeah. And I actually heard that her killer is actually
She was murdered.
She was murdered, yeah, by
I
her
did not
fan
know-
club president. Her
Yeah,
fan club
dude.
president.
No.
I don't know shit about Selena.
I actually heard that her fan club president, Yolanda Saldivar, actually had a shrine of Selena posters in her own home because
That's creepy.
she was obsessed with like
That's
Selena.
creepy.
This sounds like a Bjork kind of thing. You
Yeah.
remember hearing that shit?
Bjork. What's Bjork? What's that?
She was, I think, like a Swedish singer, but she actually had a mail bomb intercepted in the mail from like a crazed fan.
Oh my-
And she actually, and like this, like the guy who sent it, he actually had like this like big like long video diary spanning fucking months of him going insane. Like
Oh
you
my
can
God.
find it on fucking YouTube.
Okay.
And like fucking like when he sent that package, he actually killed himself. He has that actually like on fucking tape.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Like
God.
I'm sorry, fucking trigger warning. Like fucking,
Yeah.
I'm terrible, but
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not showing the image anyway,
But
so it's okay.
like, of course, but I'm sorry. Like I didn't mean to get into heavy topics like that. But
Yeah,
like, I mean,
yeah.
like that sounds like kind of similar to the thing. Thank
Yeah.
God that the mail bomb was intercepted. But like, holy shit, like that was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Cause I like the video is fucking there.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
it's like I am seeing this guy in his like last fucking moments, and like that's like kind of like fucking sobering, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is just like, ugh.
I actually heard that her
heebie-jeebies.
killer Yolanda Saldivar, she's actually gonna get out of prison on probation for good behavior or something like that. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's
Mm,
true.
Interesting.
But yeah, but
Interesting.
she's been in prison since the 90s. So
Yeah, I figured so.
So-
I figured so. The
yeah.
hell?
So
Man.
yeah, but
mean,
It was murder.
I do believe
Yeah.
in I do believe in second chances for murderers, but like damn.
yeah.
Fair enough.
It just oh my god, she's
Yeah.
she's crazy. She's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just worried she's gonna do it again. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, me
In
too.
probation, like that's like what she's going into, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. I would do research on that though.
fair
I
enough.
would. Yeah, I'm just. to be sure.
I'll admit I don't entirely understand what probation is, but we'll get to that in a
Like,
minute.
like cops like basically like watch your movements.
Oh,
basically.
okay,
Like
okay.
you're on like their watch.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Like they like make sure that like there's no drugs in your system, that you're
Mhm.
holding down a decent job.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure that you can't like travel outside a certain like county.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
it's shit like that.
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and like you
interesting.
got to do that for like.
Is
I
that just the
think, like-
surface level of it, or like?
yeah, I mean like that's it. Because like if you violate those rules, like you go back to jail.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough. Okay, so-
basically.
Okay, sounds
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
enough. Sounds simple
Yeah,
enough.
but I heard she won't get out of prison and get on probation until like a couple years from now, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. She still has a while until she gets out of prison and goes on probation, I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wonder how she's gonna adjust to life.
I don't know. I mean, she's been in there since the 90s.
Exactly.
So and things have changed a
Oh,
lot.
definitely.
So I wonder how she's going to handle that. And I
Oh,
don't I wonder where she's going to live. I have no idea.
Yeah, me.
I
Where's
don't.
the
That
new
gonna
Blink
work.
182 album?
No one's going to want no one's going to want to hire her probably.
definitely
Oh
not.
yeah,
She's-
no,
she's
no.
gonna, she's
No
gonna
one's-
release secret Selena albums that would never.
Not in Texas. Not in
Definitely
Texas.
not in Texas.
Holy shit! Like,
She'll leak unreleased Selena songs.
Oh yeah.
as like a bribe, like to these employers.
Like there's some
That-
songs
that's kind of fucked up, but
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Man.
oh man, now that's a crime in itself. Fucking send her back to jail for withholding that shit since the 90s.
Oh my god.
I'll admit I'm not really a fan of Selena, so
I love her.
Fuck you,
I love
dude.
her.
it happens. I'm not native to Texas, so does that give me a
Fair
pass?
enough.
Where are you?
I'm from
oh.
California.
California. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Ew.
Yeah, I agree.
You even sound like a California dude.
Do I
like,
really?
Kinda.
'Cause
Yeah.
I hear two things. People say like you're pretty much Texan.
Oh.
And then
okay.
some
I
people
assumed
say,
you're
like-
a Texan.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. My point exactly.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's also like the other half. There's also like I suspected you to be from California, so like I don't know.
feel betrayed.
You kind of give me like California vibes in a
Oh,
way.
really?
In a way, kind of. I don't know.
It is what it is.
Oh no. Maybe
It's
that's
the
just me.
hair.
It's the hair.
I was actually supposed to get my hair dyed today.
It's the hair. Like
Yeah.
like you look like surfer dude.
Yes, exactly. That's the hair.
It's the hair and the facial hair.
Yes. Yes.
I actually hate the ocean. So like,
Oh, okay.
And you lived in California, dude.
well, I didn't really like California, so
Fair enough.
well, I
Oh
mean
my
it's cool
God.
to vacation too.
I
but,
mean, like it's not for everybody. Like
definitely
California's not the end all be all. There's
No.
a reason why everyone's moving over here.
oh yeah, I was it's for everybody thinking like it's probably like. So people hearing this from now, they probably have like an idea why I moved, and it's probably for like the house market, and that's exactly what it is. I moved here. My family moved here because of the house market.
Oh, yes. That's a lot of people from California are coming over to Texas
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
and building these houses that are worth like $500,000.
For
right?
like a fraction of the price.
Yeah, yeah, and like it's just and they're coming over here, and apparently it helps. I don't know if it's causing. Oh, it's doing something to the houses that are already built that have been
Oh,
built.
just revenating them.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
just
yeah.
flipping them.
Yeah,
for,
yeah,
like,
flipping them,
fucking,
yeah.
like 3 times.
Exactly.
The fucking,
Yeah,
price.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, that's happening in fucking that's happening like right fucking here, dude. Like,
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what's funny? Like y'all know the house how the house market crashed like in 2008 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got me and my family. We were to secure a house right before that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Lucky
scary.
motherfuckers,
Yeah,
dude.
it
Yeah.
was crazy.
Like, holy shit. Like, man, it's just kind of like ridiculous to see like just how many out of towners are coming in.
Oh yeah,
It's weird. It's like I remember like reading like a study. I think this was 2018.
Mhm.
It was like every day at least like 280 people are moving to Austin or
Mhm.
some shit like a
Mhm.
day.
Yeah.
But like
Yep.
that's like just an insane number of just like whole families and
Mhm.
communities, and like,
Yeah.
man, it's just sobering,
Yeah.
really.
I heard Elon Musk is building a Tesla
That he
factory
is.
Mm.
here.
That he is.
Yeah.
And then
and
Amazon's moving here.
Amazon's moving here. I
Yes.
think I drove
I mean,
by
they
the
already moved
yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. There we have.
I think I passed by an Amazon building that was being built
Mhm.
with my brother. I was out door dashing with my brother. He was door dashing, not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was just riding in the car with him,
Mhm.
and we had passed by this building, and we were like, "What is that?" And we assumed that it was a new Amazon
The
building being
Amazons.
built. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was really nice too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's also
Oh,
nice to
man.
know we can just pick up our
Here-
stuff from Amazon directly now. that's an option.
You can actually. You
Yeah,
can pick
yep,
up.
exactly.
Yeah. I'm like, who does that though? What?
Who does that? That's literally beats the point of having Amazon Prime.
Oh my god.
That's literally beats the.
Like
but It is
what?
what it is.
Yeah.
Amazon is not known for pickup.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, yeah, but like they got those lockers and shit, like, you know, at
Oh,
gas
yeah.
stations.
Yo,
and
yo,
stuff
the
at
Ross
7-Elevens.
like, I guess like the end
Really?
of Palmer. I
Pick,
guess.
wait, say it again. I'm sorry.
The Ross at Tech Ridge, like which is like not far from here. They literally have like their own Amazon locker.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
Yeah,
mean
there's-
Amazon locker? What do you
Like,
mean?
Literally-
like basically like an Amazon delivery truck would like drop off like the packages there, like the ones that's small enough to fit in like basically like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
safe boxes basically.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like they'll just drop them off there, and you would just pick it up at that location.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like Ross has one over there.
Yeah, like banks have them, like 7-Elevens have them.
7-Elevens. Oh my god.
Yeah, 7-Elevens have them.
That brings more value. to 7-Eleven.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, they've been having this for like at least like a year, like at least like since like 2019.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh,
world we live-
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow your mind. Like
No,
that.
I just because I knew you could have an Amazon package delivered to anywhere, but I didn't know you could have it like picked up at like a gas station or whatever.
Oh
I
yeah,
Yep,
didn't-
oh
yep.
yeah, but like of course like it's only for packages, like, you know,
That can fit
like, small-
inside. Yeah, et
small
cetera,
enough
et
to fit
cetera,
in
et
there.
cetera. Yeah.
My brother actually worked as an Amazon delivery driver for like a few days, and they actually said when he went in for training, he said that it's actually a very high turnover job.
Mhm.
And he had like a really bad experience. Like it
I hear a little same
Ooh,
thing as well.
Spill the tea.
like,
sis.
it's just like
Spill the tea.
Hold on, I don't know. I'm
don't know.
pretty small, so I can get picked on for like.
I like
super
who
liberal.
cares?
know,
Like
but,
we're not
like-
pushing against the common wisdom here. This is Austin. We're pretty liberal here. you
Yeah,
know?
but like
can-
usually smaller channels get bullied with legal actions pretty easily.
don't care.
I
Fuck
do. I
the
don't want to.
bourgeois.
I don't have the money to pay for that shit. What the hell?
Oh,
no,
come
wait,
on,
we can
like-
we can move on.
Yeah, we can move on
Okay.
from that. But yeah,
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll-
as
I'm
much as
gonna
I
say-
want to talk about it too. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Hey,
but-
like like
Yeah,
like if I may,
yeah, yeah.
like it's just like we're like one voice in like the tidal wave of like shit Amazon gets. Like it doesn't matter like how good like their company gets. Everyone is shitting on Jeff Bezos on the daily,
Yes.
on hour.
Speaking of
Yeah,
Jeff
it's-
Bezos, I think we could do. I think we're talking about that.
So what the fuck?
Can
man?
y'all,
Like,
do y'all really think he could like end world hunger?
Yes.
Yes, he could.
I don't think so, because I think it's a lot more complicated than just money.
You think it's like a Thanos thing?
Not
You think
necessarily,
it's like the
I think in some governments
Wiping
were
out
like,
half of
I think some
humanity?
governments are like, no, we're intentionally keeping certain people starving. That's what I think it is. Not saying that's a hard fact, but I think
You
that
know
could
what?
be possible.
evil.
You know what? I think okay, I've worked in restaurants where anytime like see and like grocery stores can help out with this as well because you know how when they have food out on display
Yeah.
and then they throw it out by the end of the day.
Hmm.
I feel like if they gave that away to homeless people, they wouldn't. It could help them with their starvation issue.
I think so too, but like I think the reason most companies don't do that, other than like well, I actually don't know, but like the only
Logistics.
reason I do know is like they can the homeless people could take legal action against them in case something happens to them.
Right, right, exactly.
I don't know
yeah.
the logistics to that specifically, but I think that's what I
Yeah.
hear.
But it's just an idea.
Yeah.
You know, think it can
I feel
help.
like that's like kind of infinitesimal. Like I feel like that like all these big companies are kind of hiding behind logistics and like cost saving, you know, like that those kinds of shields, like in order.
Oh
to,
yeah,
not
exactly.
do
That's what
that
I'm.
shit.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Like I feel like that's just kind of like
just-
the.
I just feel like they
go, go,
waste
go.
food,
Exactly.
and
Oh,
they
oh,
could use
yeah.
it. They could use it to help other people.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I-
millions of tons are fucking wasted.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
every
in
year,
America.
every
in
year.
America.
And like, do you have any idea? There's so many people in other countries starving. Like people dying of starvation. Like third world countries. There's a lot of people who are dying of starvation in those countries, and I feel like we could be the difference. and
Yeah.
Set a good example.
Yeah.
And
We've been hoping for that for decades, for
Exactly, yeah.
multiple administrations.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man, I feel like we're just like kind of like
Yeah.
still waiting.
Yeah.
I
We're
know.
waiting.
I
We're the
know.
land of the privileged.
Exactly. And
But, like,
America.
I
mean,
know.
nothing. I don't really
Listen,
care. Well, not that I
I-
don't care, but
I worked in a restaurant before. I'm not gonna say the name, but I
Mhm.
worked in a restaurant, and I worked as a hostess, and I was also like a busboy sort of thing. And
a little closer to Mike.
yeah, I was like a busboy pretty much, and I scraped up like a lot of food off of like plates, and I'm like, the amount of food that people waste on the daily is ridiculous.
Yep. Mhm.
And like like people, I've scraped off food that people didn't even touch. Just like I'm like, y'all are wasting this food. Like, why not take it to go? And like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
when
saying.
you go home,
Yeah.
like there's people that are literally begging for food because they're so hungry, and
Yeah.
you're just gonna waste it. Oh my god.
Napkins are over there. It's all
Yeah.
good. Yeah, but like I remember
Yeah.
like a principle like my parents tried to teach me early on when we sat down at dinner. Whatever they put on the plate, you have to eat it all.
Mhm.
We do not waste a fucking
No,
thing.
me
at
neither.
home. I still don't. I eat everything because like
Mhm.
if I cook it, like that means I'm gonna eat it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't exactly just like eat some of it and like like save it for later, especially not during COVID. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
plenty
See,
tight.
my parents were more, I guess, a little bit more lenient than that. I mean, but I always try to finish my plate because
Mhm.
I wanna, like, because I know there's people out there that are hungry.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
So yeah, and if I have food left over at the restaurant, I'll take it to go.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's just based on principle too. It's like I paid this
Yeah.
money. Like I'm
Exactly.
gonna fucking eat the food.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly.
Well,
exactly.
I'm
I'm not gonna waste that
Yeah,
money.
there's actually more napkins over there if you need them.
Actually, is there water in there? I'd
In the
like-
fridge? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. All right. Take 5, legit. Yeah. I will say though, I still waste food. I'll admit I still waste food every now and then because like sometimes. Yeah. Like hold on. Like the thing is like yes, my parents trained me and my siblings to do exactly that at a younger age. We agree with it. We understand it. We just don't practice it all the time. Because like I think it's the fact that me and my brother we learned how to cook ourselves. Plus we also just enjoy. We enjoy food as an art and as well. So we're constantly cooking different foods, but like we don't always eat it all, which is the problem.
I love to cook and bake. It's my hobby. I
Yes,
love it. I live
yes.
for it. Yeah.
I do it more too if I wasn't so lazy.
Mhm.
Paul, I know I told you, but like I actually do like grilling.
Yes.
So like I would say let's combine our forces and let's make a fucking banquet, motherfuckers.
I'm down for it.
Like I'm like fucking down with working a grill. Like y'all will help me season and shit. Like y'all will like cook off all like the sides of vegetables and shit. Like fucking, I got you on a grill. right?
I'm down for it. The grilled vegetables is good though too though.
Yeah, that's true, and that's true. But like I feel like I kind of prefer sautéing, like kind of like
I don't blame you. Yeah.
I feel like there's like a little bit more there
Mhm.
in terms of like as opposed to grilled.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah.
opinion.
I have a grill at my house, and my dad is always the one. If we're ever to grill, my dad is always the one to grill, and he loves his grill. Basically, yeah.
Yeah. I'd imagine so. I kind of.
It's such a dad thing.
Yeah,
It's just-
exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Just want to grill.
He probably drives a pickup and is like when he's at the grill, he's probably holding like a beer bottle or something.
No,
He owns 4 car dealerships too.
Oh my
Like
God.
he doesn't want to be bothered with the outside world, and he just wants to grill.
Yeah.
God damn it! Is that such a crime?
He actually used to have a black pickup truck, but
Are
he
you
had to.
serious?
Yeah, but that was when I was a small kid, though. Now
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
he
I was
drives.
joking though.
He drives a green Hyundai Santa Fe SUV
Mhm,
now. He's been driving that for years now.
Nice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Okay, what a switch up too.
I know, yeah. Because the truck was a huge gas guzzler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
yeah, it wasn't very economic, so he had to switch.
Plus, for people that care about the environment, I don't think it's like
Yeah.
good for the environment either, is it?
No, well, it pollutes the earth, so
No. So yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
does affect the environment then.
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
crap! Since I forgot about that. I need to make the disclaimer on every episode. We do not condone underage drinking. There you go.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Every time there's alcohol on screen in any part of the episode, I need to make that disclaimer.
Why are we making this disclaimer every time? Like, it's pretty obvious that we're not shit people, you know?
We're good people.
I don't know. That's debatable.
Oh,
Because you know, morals are always debatable one way or
Here's
another.
the thing: we're fucking uploading this to the internet. We're not fucking stupid enough to like post like underage drinking.
No, I believe there's people stupid enough.
I mean, okay,
Yes.
that's such a dumb like take, but like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
yeah. I don't know. We're responsible enough. there you go.
We're not fucking stupid. There.
That brings up like defining who's good and who's bad. That's actually a good fucking transition.
Ooh, are we gonna like talk about morality or
Well,
existentialism?
yes, and maybe dip
Ooh.
into politics a little bit because like I fucking hate how like people use one thing that people do in their lives and just encapsulate that person into that one thing and just define them based off of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
I see what you mean.
Like politics, for example.
Hmm.
You believe in, let's say, this can be like a real sensitive topic. Abortion, for example.
Oh, boy.
Let's say this one person agrees with everything you say, but then there's one thing they disagree on you with was like abortion. Like they're actually like pro or anti-abortion, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Just because that alone, they will use against you to define you whether you're a good or a bad human being. I think that's really fucking annoying. Oh, what's worse is who you vote for. That's fucking annoying.
Mm.
Yeah, like yes and no. Like I feel like
Yeah.
morality is like a very flexible thing to like
Yes.
not pigeonhole somebody like that.
Yeah, but I think who you choose to vote for
a reflection of
is
your
a reflection
values.
of you and your values.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, in my opinion, voting for somebody who brags about like sexually assaulting and
I grabbed
harassing
a woman by
women,
the pussy. Oh,
That-
yeah, all that
Th-
shit.
that to
He who
me-
shall not be
yeah.
named.
that to me says a lot about you as a person.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
that. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
But
but the thing is, though, like, so for example, like, you voted for like a racist president, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 7 million people voted for him. Not 7 million people are racist. Is the thing though, because like maybe they like tolerate certain aspects of his policies that they want from, so they just decided, okay, it's worth putting up with everything else.
like,
You know?
Yeah.
they like they see like more net good in terms of like supporting say like one side as opposed to another.
Yeah,
Is that what we're gonna get in
it's
that?
more so like yeah, probably something like that.
Okay.
Along the lines of like like this person brings this to the table, and this other person doesn't, so they're willing to put up with everything else this person does.
That says a hell of a lot about the person if that's like the reason why they're voting for a certain person.
I mean,
Is.
the thing is though, people have the right to not vote for something that doesn't affect them.
That's true,
You know?
and like that's the amazing thing about like the
The
freedom to
democracy,
vote and
yes.
like the speech and all that.
Yeah.
And another thing I don't like either is like, because I've put up with people who would like bully me and harass me for
you vote for, yes,
believing what I believe in, and it was and actually. Okay, I'm not gonna say who, but I put up with it before, and it made me not want to be around those people anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and yeah, basically. So I forgot what I was gonna say. Crap.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Oh my god, I have ADHD. Sorry.
I know you talking about your family is definitely a big thing for you though, or
Yeah,
just part
yeah.
of the family, anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like there's a way to have a conversation about politics and keep it respectful.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know.
to keep it mature. Like we're all adults here. Like,
yeah.
hi everybody who's watching this and may not agree with our views. We're all adults here. We can
Yeah.
have like a respectful conversation about shit,
Yes.
while also kind of talking our shit
Yes.
too.
thing is,
Like content. Like let's be
What?
honest.
Choking on tapioca. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. I think, but I just think it says a lot about. It also says something about you as a person if you can't respect someone else's opinion.
Exactly.
And-
Exactly.
Yeah, and this is also America. You have the right to have your own opinion on things.
You have the right to not give a
First
fuck about somebody.
Amendment,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's freedom of speech.
Yeah, you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe.
Yeah.
You know, I can't stop you, but it's also important that you, because you would want somebody to respect your opinion,
Exactly.
right? So you should respect their opinion,
Exactly.
even though you don't
Exercise
agree.
empathy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
treat other people the way you want to be
Speaking of
treated.
empathy,
Yeah.
I
Easy.
love how our generation touts themselves to be the empathetic generation,
Yeah.
but they're the exact opposite. Like I saw people our age on Instagram all the time, like, oh, well, go vote. As soon as they vote for somebody they didn't agree with, I'm like, oh, fuck you. Why did you vote for them? You literally told them to go vote.
I bet you there are people who go out and vote just to make it like just a joke.
Like as a meme.
Oh,
as a
yes,
meme.
yes.
I'm like, to be fair, I mean, like that's kind of how he who shall not be named kind of got in office in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know a lot
like,
of people who voted
they-
for him as a meme.
Like they voted just to like make a joke out of it. Like
Yep,
they
and then
weren't
look
being
where that joke
serious.
goes.
yeah, and look what I
Yeah,
got
they
us.
weren't. Yeah, they weren't being serious about it. Like, oh yeah, I went out and voted for this guy because I think he's funnier.
Yeah,
like,
cool and edgy. Like, motherfucker, this is the guy who's running our country.
Like literally, like
forming our policies.
literally, this
the
past
direction of
election
this
was
country.
just to correct that. That's
Yeah.
literally all this past election
Yeah,
was.
like
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but like at least like I feel that like Joe Biden's just kind of like the stay the course, like course correction, do like nothing of note, like of in terms of like actually like progressing things, just kind of like or pushing things back into at least a sense of normalcy, at
Yeah.
least for the first term.
For now. Well,
Yeah.
plus, like, it's
Like-
also yet to be seen.
Like let's see, like I like glass half full. I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
things to be good.
Yeah.
So let's see where things go.
Yeah, I agree. So another thing I want to mention. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I actually don't remember what I want to mention. No, but like I don't know. I don't know. I think our generation as well, plus the coming generation. I think our generation also has like a lot of power over the next as well. The way our generation handles politics, it's a lot of manipulation. Yes, it's very
sports.
progressive, but it's also manipulative. They're saying
In
it's
what way?
like it's basically things like if you don't share this post, you're a bad
Yes.
person.
oh my god, I
That
hate
is
that.
fucking annoying.
Oh my god, don't get me started on that. Like, there's people I'll see them post on social media saying that if you don't share this post, then I'm gonna unfriend you. Fine.
Okay,
do it.
bye. I don't give a fuck.
Do you? You don't control me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Timelines are way different than mine. I don't get none of those kinds of
oh,
posts. I
damn,
think
you're
I'm
lucky you then.
I'm the guy actually posting that shit. I'm that guy talking
Yeah.
my shit on Twitter.
Yeah, like when I share these things, I actually believe in it. I'm not doing it because this is what the mass does.
exactly.
Like this is what I believe in because I actually believe in it.
Exactly. Like I mean, like I posted like
Mm-hmm.
because like I posted my donations to like Instagram, like as like however vain that might seem. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I support this cause. I supported BLM. you
Yeah,
know?
me too.
I've actually put money towards that, and
Yeah.
like I showed like, hey, I am doing my part, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
Yeah,
I want y'all to
exactly.
do the same.
That's what
Put
I'm
some
doing,
love on the
dude.
community.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I
doing.
want.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, all these fucking kids, they're just doing it just to. They're only doing it to look good, then be good. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like I don't
yes.
want like this may seem like a beaten horse considering we're talking about this in 2021.
Yeah.
But it's just like I want this shit to like actually like mean something.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like any kind of like
Yeah.
fucking like stats post on like fucking Facebook. No fucking post on Instagram. This is like how like a whole group of people is represented in like in the community. You know, like American, state, fucking nationwide. Like this is like we're saying that like Black Lives Matter, like that, like we're all like entitled to the same voice, the same like freedoms, same rights as everybody else. None of the systemic discrimination, like actual equal opportunity for everybody. No fucking a Wells Fargo CEO getting outed for like completely ignoring African American applications.
Yeah.
All right. Like,
Like-
I'm talking about like equal opportunity for everybody. It doesn't matter like what fucking race you are. That's all we fucking want.
Yeah. Another thing is like a demand for people to
Sorry.
speak.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Well, there's another issue is like a demand for people to use the platform to speak out as well, specifically for like with famous people or like celebrities or whatever the fuck. Constance Wu is like an actor, right? She's an actress, and like
Oh yeah. I know who she is. Yeah.
yeah,
Crazy
so-
Rich Asians.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I
Yeah.
hate that movie. But anyways, besides the point.
Okay.
Besides the point. What was I saying? So basically, like people are like dismissing her as part of the Asian community just because she didn't use her fame and platform to speak out about Asian hate.
Oh.
No, that's like I like that's like a double-edged sword considering that like there's like a lot less Asian representation in
Yeah.
Hollywood and like just like in like the mainstream in America's eyes as opposed to like black people, like let's be honest.
Yeah.
Because like they like look at it now, like fucking 2019, we finally got like a fucking Best Picture from a
Black
fucking,
Panther.
well,
Was it Black Panther?
no,
Yeah,
it was
Black
like,
Panther
well,
was like.
I wasn't talking about Black Panther. I was talking about Parasite.
Oh.
Oh, it's talking about Asians.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I was, like, talking about,
you said
like,
African American, so I was like Black Panther.
No, I said as opposed to like
Okay.
African Americans. I'm saying like it just took until like fucking Parasite coming
Mhm.
out for us to get like a Best Picture.
We need to talk
like,
about Parasite.
award.
You and I need to talk about Parasite.
I liked it.
I loved it. We'll,
Yeah,
we'll,
oh, no,
we'll come back to this later. We'll come
Okay,
back to
okay,
this. That's what I'm
okay.
saying. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
speaking of Black Panther, I heard they're coming out with a Black Panther too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they
that
are.
was planned a long
They
time
are.
ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was already like slated before his death.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard about it like
peace.
months ago, but I just wanted to state that.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
no problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
But,
But I'm excited to watch it though. I loved the first one, so
Yeah,
You know.
same.
The first one is okay. To be honest.
okay, Paul.
I thought the first one was okay.
Okay, Paul.
Like,
I will like give you the pass because like honestly like it's not in my top 5 because like I can like look. I mean like don't get me wrong, like as like a black guy like
naturally.
it feels good to
Yeah.
like see that kind of movie like hit fucking box office records. Like that shit
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fucking made me proud, man.
Yeah.
But like there's other movies I fucking prefer, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
the thing is though, like the way I see it is like it has to be deserved. Well, like I'm gonna use Crazy Rich Asians just so it's something I could speak off,
Okay.
right?
Go
Like, that was box office for months, and I thought this is very undeserved because the movie was not that good. I don't think
Why do you think it wasn't good?
it was literally offered nothing to the industry. It was literally just another rom. Don't get me wrong, I love rom coms. I enjoy rom coms. So like for what it is, I enjoyed it, but for what it represents, I disagree with.
Okay.
I like you felt like it showed like an unfair representation.
Of Asians?
Partially, well, not necessarily, but like it just wasn't a good film, or it doesn't deserve the praise it earned. Literally, the only reason it was being praised was because it was a full Asian cast, and I don't agree with that.
You feel like that's
Ah,
kind of
yeah.
like token.
Token in a degree, tokenism, yes, but like it also
Quality
shows
over quantity?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, quantity over quantity, which I
Yeah.
hate because like what's it called? To be honest, I don't care about representation. Well, not too much. Like if it fits the character or it's important to the character, then go for it.
I see, but like you don't want to be ham-fisted. It's like, oh look, we got like a gay character, just to have a gay
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
Disney.
my thing is
did.
like
Mm-hmm.
if it's
Yeah, I
not
got you,
important, then I don't care. Like it could be black, white, Asian. Like you can make that character whoever the fuck you want it to be. I don't need it to be Asian just to have representation for myself. Secondly, especially if it's done to and like the quality it detracts from the quality of the movie, then that's even worse. Not to mention like
Oh,
the
yeah.
praise behind Crazy Rich Asians like shows how low the bar is set that the Asian community wants. That's how I see it. And as someone who loves the art of film, I find that very disrespectful. That my own community demands so little from movies.
It's kind of
Okay.
I'm gonna raise my audio in this specific part. for them.
them some biting words, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my hats off to you,
Like,
especially
don't-
considering I haven't seen the movie
Okay.
myself.
I will play devil advocate for a little bit. I understand this is a stepping stone, but if this keeps up, it's not okay. I can't let this. You can't carry on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad Parasite came out.
Yeah,
I'm fucking glad
that's what I was
Parasite-
about to like say because like I feel bad for like saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use the Oscar Best Picture, but like
Mhm.
to be honest, because like I'm half Filipino, like and like sorry,
Oh no. Oh, you're half Filipino, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
More
that.
Blasians.
Pinoy
Oh.
Pride, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I was saying like I've seen a lot of like Asian made films like just like across the board. 'Cause like I've seen like everything from like the Raid to like old school Jackie Chan movies. I've seen
Yo,
like
those
old school
movies are the
rom-coms.
goat.
I've seen like the old school John Woo movies he made back in like the 80s, like 70s, 80s and shit.
Mhm.
I like to think like that may seem pretty pigeonholed considering I just list action movies, but like I got like a little bit more of like a feel for like the Asian like
Mhm. Yeah.
like filmmaking.
Mhm.
And it's just like there's so much more to be offered than Crazy Rich Asians.
Exactly.
But
That's what I'm saying.
but I mean like it's like as far as they go, I mean like it wasn't like but then again I haven't seen it, but like it can't be like that bad for
like
like
okay,
what it
so
was.
for what it is, right? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's generic, yes, but it flows properly. Everything's fine.
it's a machine, like it's doing its job.
Exactly.
Like and like that's not bad to like introduce
As a movie, not as a
yeah, and
whatever.
like you said, a stepping stone. I mean,
Mhm.
like look at the box office records. Like they like us Americans are kind of dumb. We need something kind of like like generic and kind of like
Yeah.
Mhm.
like watered down to like kind of ease us in because like you can't like show them like shit like I mean like. Ooh, fuck. Never mind. Like, it's like some like the Filipino like horror movies I've seen. Some of that shit I've seen as a kid. That shit still sticks with me to this day. Like,
Mhm.
I feel that.
I've seen like people getting fucking like eaten by rats. I've seen people like get like glass fucking like blasted into their fucking faces. That shit's
Eee.
fucking intense.
Yeah.
like not a lot of like filmmaker like I can imagine like say like Bloomhouse and shit like getting into that, but it's just like there's like that certain je ne sais quoi that's like gonna be missing. Like if Bloomhouse does it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just because like there's just like something about that unfiltered rawness when it comes to like like that 1-to-1 like Asian. It could be like like Bollywood. It could like apply to like like European filmmaking. Like they like the UK does films like differently than us. And like there's like there is gonna be like something lost in like translation.
Oh
when
yeah,
it comes
definitely.
to, like making like new movies to like appeal to Americans.
Also like
And, like, to any other country.
one of my favorite podcast hosts, like he talks about Korean films a lot. Like there's just certain things in the Korean language that just cannot be translated to English. So like the nuance just doesn't translate over into English. So like not the American audience can't pick up on it, and that's what I appreciate about film as well. Like it needs to be what it wants to be rather than catering to a specific audience.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
But,
Wait.
like,
Oh no! Oh, go ahead. Have you? Sorry. Have you heard about how? Wait, did y'all watch the Grammys from this year? Did you see
No,
them?
I
that's not my
did
thing.
not. I haven't paid attention to Grammys
So-
forever. I'm sorry.
People are a lot of celebrities believe that the Grammys are actually corrupt.
Yeah,
You
I
can
believe it.
actually buy you can actually like give people like in the Academy money to give you an award, like a Grammy award.
Yeah,
Like
I
and
believe it.
yeah, and a lot of celebrities boycott the Grammys because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preaching to the choir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's why I don't watch the Grammys.
Yeah.
I feel like when like Kendrick like got snubbed for the Grammy for Best Album, like I feel like that's kind of where like I'm kind of speaking for the Black community here, but
Yeah.
like that's kind of where a lot of us kind of dropped off of the
Yeah.
Grammys.
Yeah, yeah. I when I watched the Grammys this year, I was listening to like a lot of the artists, and I'm like, I haven't even heard of a lot of these people that are even nominated. Like, I don't know who this. And when the people came up there on stage to perform, I was like, I don't really like
Yeah,
this
I
music.
felt
It's not
that.
really good. I mean, not to sound like a hater. I'm just saying I wasn't a fan of the music
Yeah,
that they
fair
were
enough.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before I move on to the next, I'm about to cast out another question but before I move on, I just want to say that I'm not against representation in movie in entertainment.
Yeah,
Like,
let's put the disclaimers out there.
Like,
Like,
if
let's
it-
bookend it real
like
quick.
if representation inspires you, by all means, I don't care. But like as long as it
Yeah.
doesn't get in the way of quality for me, then I'm fine.
Oh yeah, and like I was saying last episode, I love movies like Blind Spotting, like Sorry to Bother You, like Boys in the Hood. These movies that like encapsulate like the African American spirit in like fucking America, like at least like contemporary America. Like of course representation and having like all black or mostly black cast like of
Yeah.
course adds to a lot of that, and of course like having like people like people like say like Ryan Coogler now. Like like director of Creed, Black Panther, Fruitvale Station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using as a barometer for hate to use the term, but black excellence.
Yeah.
In Hollywood right now. Like he is like that one voice like in like Black Hollywood where like if he put out a film tomorrow, I will make time for that fucking movie. Like he has shown his stripes again and
Yeah.
again, and I feel like this man has been subbed by like the fucking like the
Wait,
Oscars.
is this the guy that produced or directed Get Out? I feel like I'm thinking the wrong.
No, you're
Wait,
talking
what-
about Jordan Peele.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
then
that's
again,
right.
he also like directed it.
What are your thoughts on Jordan Peele? Because I feel like people, he's a figure to be respected as well.
I've only seen Get Out.
Mhm.
I am an asshole like for like only seeing Get Out. And recently, last fucking year, I am so behind. But like, that felt like not like. This is like me not putting the movie down, but like it felt like such bait, but it's like so high class,
Mhm.
like in terms of its like symbolism, and it's like I guess like the imagery in that movie. Like,
Yeah.
it was like very good.
Mhm.
I totally understand like all the hype around it, but it's just like, oh man, this movie is like trying to fucking beat you at its points, but it's doing it so fucking good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's a question. So there's a question I want specifically for Cassie. So like you being a white American,
Yeah.
like a lot of movies, like you pretty much see yourself in every movie already. So like,
Yeah.
when you start seeing like other representation, like what's your like I guess reaction to it? I guess.
I get excited actually.
Do you really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's a learning experience for
Mhm.
me. You learn more. It gives me a chance to learn more about their culture,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I love to learn about different cultures because it makes me a more well-rounded individual.
Yeah.
You know, and it's because one thing I've noticed is around when.
Mike?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
one thing I've noticed. Sorry, okay. One thing I've noticed is living here in Austin. It's very diverse, and I
Oh,
love
absolutely.
that because
Yeah.
it gives me a more realistic view of the world,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that. And where my family members live on the East Coast, it's the 99% of the people that live there are white people,
Yeah. Yep.
and there's more racist over there.
Of course.
And when I go there and I talk to the people, they seem to not understand the culture, like, of people of color,
Mhm,
you know,
yeah.
and
very,
it,
very Michael Scott.
yeah, and
I
yeah.
hate to use Office as an example, but
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, and they'll like talk a certain way about a person of color, and I'd be like, you know, they do that because that's just part of their culture, right? And they just, and I've heard them say like the N word before,
Of course. Yeah.
and I'm like, y'all are so racist and so ignorant, and it's so annoying, and this is why I don't like being around y'all.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You know, and I'm like, if you,
props to you. Thank
yeah,
you.
and
As like
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they're like they make fun of certain things about other cultures because they don't understand it,
Yeah.
and they haven't spent a whole lot of time around people of color, so they wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
And so, and I'd be like, you know, if you lived where I live, then I think you'd have a much better understanding. And I bet you, if they came here, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not. Definitely
They're so used to being around white people all the time that they wouldn't know what to do around a person of color.
not. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. No.
I actually have a family member who
Yeah.
I just actually tied in with a really good story. Do you remember a couple months ago? Like I hate to bring down the mood a little bit, but you remember that guy who like shot his family in Austin a couple months ago? He was an ex-cop, I think.
I don't
familiar.
remember.
I think it was like his like no, actually scratch. I think he
2021's
shot
been
his
full of
landlord or something.
shootings. Like it's kind of.
I think like he shot his landlord or something.
Oh my
Like,
god.
But like anyway, like the guy who shot him was a black guy,
Yeah.
and I had a family member. Keep it vague here. Like say like, oh yeah, it was probably because he couldn't afford rent, and like it's just like once like I'd even hear this directly. I had my like I heard it indirectly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like once like I heard like that through the grapevine, it's like I can't look at you the same way anymore.
Yeah.
It's like you're related to me.
Yeah.
Like motherfucker. Like this is like someone like I like see you like regularly. This is how you think of like me and my people, of like my like my side, like a part of me.
Is it a Filipino member?
Neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah. Like.
I feel like you're giving me the gimme here.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand it.
like let's be honest, because like I feel like this like partially because like we're like talking about like last podcast, but like after Atlanta and like the terrible events that happened over there at the nail salon, like
Oh
like,
yeah, that
yeah,
yeah.
and like a
Massage
black,
parlor. Yeah.
yeah, and like an African American guy like assaulted an Asian woman in New York.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, and like I noticed that like Asian people are like more standoffish like towards me at work,
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
and it's just like damn, like this is like how I'm getting treated by like like because like I identify as Filipino, like I stand by that proud.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like it hurts to like be like discounted because of like shit that I had no part of.
Yeah.
Like, I am the last person to say that shit.
Yeah.
I was the first one to be speaking out against this shit in like however little of a vacuum I had. I was fucking shouting for equality and stopping Asian hate.
Mm-hmm.
They were making a preconceived notion about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
And,
that
like,
fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
one thing I point like literally episode 2 was me addressing Asian AAPI hate in America. But like basically one thing I pointed out and I want to bring up again is like as soon as once Asian hate started hit actual mainstream, I immediately knew like because I already kept up with it. And yes, I noticed there was a lot of Black Americans that was assaulting them. I was like, once the media actually cares enough, they're going to use all this to pit the two communities against each other.
Yes.
I knew
Yes.
that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what they did.
Yeah, and it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because, like, however little, like, like individual voices, like
Yeah.
mine, like,
Yeah.
like no matter like how big of like a platform as like a half black, half Filipino guy can have,
Mhm.
like it'll get drowned out by the media. I'm
Exactly.
only one guy,
Exactly.
and hi podcast, like
To my 2 viewers, shout
yeah,
out.
hey, like as little vacuum as it is, we're putting it out there and
Yeah.
we're putting our weight behind it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see.
So.
Yeah. It's like when I okay, I don't want to say this. I just okay, what, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay. Oh yeah,
Mike.
I have a story actually. Okay, so I have. Okay, I'm not gonna say who, but when
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went to the East Coast
Mhm.
to go visit some family members, we would go there and stay there for 2 weeks, just visit family. And I went to this public pool with some of my family members, and there was one black family there,
Yeah.
and I was shocked
Mhm.
because you hardly ever see.
You said East Side, right?
No, the East Coast.
East Coast. Yes.
East
Coast.
Coast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, on the East Coast, not East.
That's what I meant. That's actually what I meant.
Yeah, no, East
East
Coast.
Shit.
Side.
Oh,
There's
man.
definitely some connotations to that.
No. Yeah. But yeah, I get you. But yeah, we went to the public pool and there was a black family there, and I was shocked. And one of my family members just looked at the black family like it gave him like a bad look.
We're gonna get mugged.
Oh no,
No.
and I was like, dude, why are you looking at them like that? And he was like, cause they're black. And I was like,
Oh
why
my
does
God.
it matter? Like you're like, they're not, they don't understand black people. They're
Yeah,
not
of
used
course.
to being
Yeah,
around
like,
black
like
people.
I'm on board with what you're saying. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
taking it in right
I know,
now.
I
Don't
get
worry,
it.
Like, I'm just
I
kinda,
get
like,
it.
taking it in. Continue.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't understand why it should matter. And you're also stereotyping, you're generalizing all black people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's really annoying. And I actually took an ancestry DNA test, and it turns out I'm almost 3% African. So
well,
that's
to
what.
be fair, all of us
yeah.
have some.
Yeah, I know,
African
yeah.
descent.
Like it feels
Yeah.
like at that point it's like we're like I'm related to Genghis Khan, you know?
Yeah, the very first human life began on Africa. That's what
Yep.
that's what I've
Yeah.
heard. But like why so technically he was kind of looking down on himself when he
Yeah,
did that.
in a way, yeah.
And it was and I actually, my mom has African on her side of the family, and my dad has African on his side of the family. My mom's DNA test had some African in it, and my dad's DNA test had some African in it. And I'm not gonna say. I don't know if I should say that. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
just know
okay.
that-
It's
I know,
okay not
yeah.
wanting to disclose
I-
information.
Yeah,
you
it's,
know,
this is gonna be public, so be careful.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah. I just
my
yeah.
family that might be watching this.
I don't want to. Yeah, my family's not gonna be watching this. They don't. I don't think they will. They don't know the name of the podcast. I don't. Want
Unless you show them.
I know. That's the
Oh
thing.
More viewers.
no,
Self-plug.
no.
No.
Okay, whatever. It's up
No.
to you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
But yeah. It's just like some of the things I've heard some people say like the N word, and I'm like, and they were white too, and I just like, dude, why would you do that? Why? Like, what?
Oh no, like
No.
continue. I wasn't.
No,
saying
you're
anything.
you're fine. Yeah, but yeah, I don't care. I actually, I just know that if I were to wind up marrying or being in a relationship with a man of color, there would be some people
Looking
who
at you
I am very
different.
Looking
close to
odd.
who would have there's some people who I know who would have a problem with that. And as a matter of fact, the very first guy I ever went out with was Latino.
Hmm.
And he and I went out to a restaurant for our first date, and there were white people staring at us. Specifically,
In Texas?
yes, in Texas. This is the South, right?
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
But like we're like bordering Mexico though.
Yeah,
That's the
but
thing.
that's the thing. But it's still the South. It's still, and I,
Still the South.
yeah, it was specifically older white people, and then we left. And then when we went out on our second date, we went to the bowling alley,
Mhm.
and we were sitting next to this one white family, right?
Yeah.
And the dad was staring at him and I the
course.
entire time.
Gross.
And I was like, I kept looking over at him like, can I help you? Like, why are you staring at us? That's so creepy and weird.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had a problem with us being together because we were an interracial couple.
Of course, naturally.
And I think I pointed it out to the guy that I was dating at the time that I caught that I constantly saw people staring at us. And I actually worked with a guy and who had a black girlfriend, and I was like,
Yeah.
do you deal with that all the time? He's like, oh hell yeah. When I'm in the grocery store holding her hand, people will look at it, will give us the weirdest looks all the time.
Of course.
And I'm like, that's so sad. Like, that's so annoying. That's so sad.
Fuck.
I actually
Oh.
prefer men of color. I'll be real. I actually prefer. I just do. I can't explain why. I just do.
Yeah,
So
I mean, more power to you. Don't
Yeah.
don't worry
Fair
about
enough.
it.
I
It's
don't
all
care.
good,
And if
I guess.
if the people that I know who are not who do not like it don't like it, then I really don't care. It's
like,
not
yeah,
their
yeah, you
life.
Tough
shouldn't.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't care. you know?
It's exactly why I flipped off the finger like earlier.
Yeah.
It's because like we're the masters of our own lives.
You know,
like
it's
we like
Literally
can-
my movie that I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, we're the masters of our own
Yes,
lives.
exactly.
This
We-
may be the
Yeah.
alcohol talking, but like,
Yeah.
it's just like my mantra I'm living right now is like just like spread positivity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like
Mhm.
surrounding yourself with like negativity, like with my family member who shall not be named. Like I've always been kind of like standoffish because I've never known what to think, but like that kind of solidified it for me.
Mhm.
It's just like I don't need to surround myself with people who think less of me.
Yeah.
Yes,
because of my color,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Funny thing is, like you're talking about like your story about like the pool and like the bowling alley with like your boyfriend and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
My first job was a server at a restaurant. who,
Yeah.
I've had like older like tables like threaten me with no tip if I wasn't faster with the food.
Oh my god.
I've had them talk, call me boy. I've had them like like fucking like be the most passive aggressive motherfuckers at me. I've had them
Mhm.
like want like fill up my coffee, like
Mhm.
like not even look at me, fucking like
Yeah.
the most entitled pricks possible.
And it's
And like
usually-
I knew it was because of my color, because it was just like a bunch of like
and it's usually the white conservatives after church.
Oh.
yeah, because like that's what like the shifts I fucking work.
Oh,
You know.
I got a story
Mhm.
actually. The very first place I worked at was a restaurant, and
Yeah.
there was this one old white man that would come in and sexually harass the waitresses.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. I remember. I
Yes,
remember.
yes, he
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
Yeah, and there was this one late. Okay.
Mhm.
Was it? Oh yeah. Okay, so there was this one waitress who said that she had waited on him one time, and she said that she had asked another waitress
Yeah,
to wait on him the time he had just come in on that day because he had sexually harassed her. And then I think the girl she had asked was actually younger than her. And I think the girl I think she
that's
was in
scary.
high school too.
That's scary.
Yeah, and this guy, he had like. She said that she had come back to the front of the restaurant, and we were like, "Hey, how's it going?" And she was like, "Oh, he just kissed my hand and told me I was
Oh,
like
what
really
the fuck?
pretty." Yeah,
Huh?
it was
Oh
gross.
my god.
Yeah, and like, dude, and they don't kick him out. The owners of the restaurant, the managers of the restaurant, they did not kick him out.
Mhm.
And I'm like, are you really that money hungry? Like, are you really?
Yikes.
Are you serving for tables that badly? You're willing to keep this guy
Okay,
in
I'm
here?
gonna,
and,
yeah,
like, not
I'm
blacklist
gonna
him?
name it. I'm gonna name the restaurant, but I'm gonna censor it out in the thing just to
Yeah.
help flow the conversation.
Yeah.
You said it was right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, like, what are you? How are you lacking money?
Like, y'all are millionaires.
Exactly. Plus, you're like in what? So like that's like.
Yeah. Let's cut this part out. We're talking about which
Yeah, okay.
neighborhoods, like,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, those
because
things-
like we're saying Austin because like that's a pretty big fucking area.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Like that's why like I'm like
Yeah.
since we're editing this out, can we? Where you see, you're just making this whole thing longer.
No.
Hey, at least, but I'm still not saying what's going on. So yeah, there's nothing. Literally, there hasn't been anything that came out of my mouth since the first time I said it that needs to be censored.
But you know what?
Just-
Fair point. This is fucking like this is me just drunken and rambling, but fuck it, this is funny.
No, this is
So, I
content,
say
though.
let's- yeah, let's
I'm not
just
mad,
say
this is content,
Fuck
so-
this, dude.
Oh my
But please don't
God.
speak. Please stop
Cheers.
saying that's a lot of work. I'm too lazy to do.
Oh my God. But yeah, I've dealt with. Oh my God. I had this one. Okay, I work at this. Okay, I work at a fast food joint right now, and they're a very rich fast food joint.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say who they are.
Yeah.
But I had this one customer. She looked like a grandma, and she had her grandson with her, and
Oh, I think I know the story as well. I remember. Yes, yes.
yeah,
keep going,
yeah,
keep going.
yeah, and she we're at the restaurant that I work at. We're not doing dine-in right now.
Mhm.
We're only doing pickup, orders and
Wait, is
drive
this
and
at-
drive-through.
Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, yeah. We're only doing pickup orders and drive-through.
Okay, never mind,
And
never mind,
she
never mind.
tried to walk into the restaurant, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. We're not doing dine-in right now." And she goes, "You're really gonna make me go through the drive-through to get a kids meal?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's just company policy." And then the grandson was like, "How dare you!" Like, dude, shut.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Starting me off
And-
young to be entitled little shits, huh?
I know she was they were both very entitled. And then I walked back inside and I told one of my coworkers, And I was like, about what happened, and he was like, I don't feel any guilt whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel any guilt. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in my line of work, I love my job because like
Yeah.
I can have the power to say, "Fuck you." I'm not doing your shit. Like I could say like you can take your business elsewhere. Bye. See ya. Hasta la vista. Like I love
Yeah.
I love jobs where like it actually allows me to have like a modicum of power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of like I hate to like say like all like servers united and all that, but like there's a lot of shit that like that customers put like servers through. Let's be honest.
Yes, definitely.
Let's be real here.
Like,
Oh yeah.
like you forget. It's almost as if they forget that they're human too,
Exactly.
and that they have feelings
Mhm.
and needs and wants, and they're not like a robot.
It's
like,
it's
you know.
a power dynamic. Not necessarily
Yeah.
a power dynamic, but they create that power dynamic in their
Oh,
own
yeah.
head, thinking that servers are lesser people.
Side
Yeah.
note to like my story from earlier, like that old like group that would like do that shit, like all that demeaning shit. They would do that in front of my friends. Like,
Yeah.
these friends would like come in and actually visit me and actually
Mhm.
like like they would actually tip me and shit.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like and you're doing this literally
You gotta
right
get tipped
next to them.
and yeah.
Yeah, because like
Oh, interesting.
no. I'm saying because like not my first.
Oh yeah,
job.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Like
right,
I was
right,
saying, like
right.
back when I was a server. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
many years ago. This is like
Got it, got it.
2016.
Got it,
All
got
right.
it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
If anyone from 2016, if you're still alive,
Oh damn. Okay, I'll take that as a. Yeah.
it's just like there's only so like much that like a person can take. You know?
Exactly.
It's just like side note. I'm
Yeah.
talking to people that actually like fucked with me here. All right, like let's be honest. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like you're having a bad day. Fine, cool,
Mhm.
whatever. You know, I understand.
When I worked at a restaurant, it felt like I was a slave. I know that's a pretty huge like accusation to make, but it literally felt like slave labor. Like it was horrible.
You're getting a little sensitive there.
I'm just like,
You're getting a little
like-
sensitive. Like, I mean, I know what
I
you
would agree
mean.
with you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the general sense.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like literally.
Yeah, I'll let Marcus say it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
like-
yeah,
like hi other people watching like
yeah, yeah.
we're not every white person trying to make shit about like race. Like people say work like a slave all the time, all right? Like
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
not like try to like nail everybody to the wall here, all right?
Mhm.
To value the conversation, fucking point out the people who actually say racist shit. As you've shown
yes.
here, you actually have like, thoughts about shit,
Mm-hmm.
You're not an asshole about
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So, disclaimer.
I just want to say like it just felt like slave labor in a way. It's
Yeah,
literally it's literally slave labor. Like you're like running around cleaning up and like taking and having people treat you like shit. And then, like also my coworkers treated me like shit. And it literally felt like you were treated like you were being treated like a slave. That's pretty much how it felt.
Yeah,
Oh,
so, like
yeah.
I deal with this at nail salon. How I guess beauty could create entitlement in people as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Not saying it's in everybody and all my
Ooh,
clients.
that's
yeah.
a grandiose statement right there. I want to give you a round of applause.
Well,
Beauty creates.
Yeah, I'll get into that later. But like basically like there'll be clients that comes in like hey, can you do this? I'm like no, and like can you do this? I'm like yes, but then I still don't want to do it because like I still have my boundaries. Like it's my business. Well, I say it loosely, my business. So like we play by my rules. You know what I mean? And then like it's just this crazy fucking idea of like what kind of fucking nail salon could do something but doesn't want to because when the customer asks for it, it's like, listen, I'm in charge here. I can say yes and I can say no, and just like it's my business, I can tell you, I can deny you service if I want
right
to.
to refuse service.
Yeah, exactly. So like so either you can find another fucking design you want for your nails, or you can find someone else that could do it for you. Because I'm not putting up with this bullshit. And then plus, have you guys ever had clients that or customers that argues with your pricing?
Yes, like it's like fucking obvious where like in my line of work, but like there's like a double-edged sword. It's just like
Yeah.
being there all of 2020. It's like I've seen like people at like pretty fucking lows. You know what I mean? Like that shit like wears my psyche a little bit. Like let's not talk about that. But
Yeah.
but it's just like there's only so much I can do, and you're not helping matters. By like making passive aggressive remarks at me, fucking talking all that shit. Like inclined. I can just say no. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I exercise my rights, but I also understand where you're coming from. But like you're
Yeah.
kind of making it's an uphill battle most
Yeah.
of the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I keep like pointing at the like looking at the camera.
I
but,
mean,
like,
it's all yeah, it's all good, all good.
but like it's just like
Mhm.
there's only like at the end of the day, I'm a business.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I have to focus on profit all the fucking time.
Exactly.
That's how
exactly.
I get paid.
Mhm.
Like this is like so like if I don't hit certain numbers, that's like a couple of $100 difference.
Mhm.
If I cut you a deal on like say like I don't know like a fucking ring or some shit,
Yeah.
like I may be losing out on like $200 on my next go on, and that goes not go only for me, but
Exact-
for everybody in the store,
Exactly.
including my manager, everybody else.
Exactly.
And
yeah, and I will say like in running a business, like people get caught up or like people always looking at profit margins and like just profits in general.
me, but
Everything
that's how I
money
get paid.
just anything money related, like you're so focused on that, you kind of become like a machine. You kind of lose your humanity a bit, and like
Yeah.
that's something I've always been cautious about.
Oh yeah, and I get accused of that all the fucking time in my job.
I wanted to say
Uh-huh.
something about my earlier comments. One of the reasons why I said it felt like slave labor was because of how dehumanized I felt doing the job.
Uh.
The bull crap that you put up with,
You okay
and
there, Marcus?
yeah,
No,
okay.
I got
I
a
know.
perfect one for this.
Okay.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah,
Got it,
that's
got
all,
it.
like, and I know like it's a sensitive topic, but those are my genuine feelings and thoughts. It
Yeah.
felt like I was being treated like a slave.
Mhm.
Let's be, because it literally it's just how it felt. That's the only way I can really explain it.
Hmm.
It was very dehumanizing, and I put up with a lot of bull crap, and I was treated like shit from not only my superiors but also my coworkers and the customers, and just horrible treatment, and the amount of work that I was having to do, how fast they wanted me to work,
Yeah.
how stressful it was on my
Can you
body.
check the time? How long we've been recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, but keep going,
An
Cassie.
hour.
Are you serious?
An
Okay,
hour.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up a little bit. In
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, and also just like
Damn.
how like hard it was on my body, and
Yeah.
it was just really
Yeah,
tough
yeah,
on
it
me.
makes sense.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, it definitely happens. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I feel that too with the.
Fuck, I
and so on.
had to
No, yeah, go ahead, come out with it.
Okay, I can fit this in. Okay, this
Yeah.
happened a couple weeks ago. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be a little bit more liberal with the details on this one, just because this is a one-off customer that I hope to never see again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this like fucking like white guy like comes into the store
Go
and
figure.
he's like looking at he was trying to like buy a guitar, I think.
Yeah.
And I like we're like arguing on our price, and then he sees that one of us that behind the counter we had this like a drum stool, right?
Mhm.
And he was saying like, hey, that goes to like one of the sets that's up here, like I would like to buy that. And I was saying like the guy who sold us this the drum set, he gave it to us like a couple of days later free of
Mhm.
charge. He gave it to us as a gift. Bless his heart, he's a really nice guy, works for a church, lovely guy. Hope
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
again. But
Yeah,
he was like
part of the church. Just want to say that.
Yeah,
But yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
no,
Yeah.
shout out, but like yeah, he was saying I would like to buy this like stool, like but like we kind of use it every day, especially for like jewelry when like like hunt, like because like it's about like this desk height
Hmm.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the time.
yeah.
6'1".
Yeah.
Like I can't be like fucking bending over like up to like dozens of times a day showing jewelry. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
I already got back problems. Not to mention I like my man like I oh fuck I have an associate that is pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, you're really gonna try and buy this chair when I said like, no, I am not selling it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he kept arguing about it.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll give you $100 for that fucking chair.
God
I
damn.
still said no. And he said, what you're doing is unethical business practice.
Says who?
Unethical business practice. And like my first thought was like, this is the same week as like Israel bombing Palestinians, and I'm thinking like you're like I'm talking about unethical, and like that shit's going on in the world, and you're talking about how like I'm being unethical.
He's gonna be like, I voted for Trump, so that doesn't affect me.
it's just, no, it's not even that. It's just like how entitled must you be? It's just like it's a fucking stool. I'm not selling it, as
Yeah.
you can see. She's fucking showing, dude. Like it's not like I don't need to spell it out for you.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. I'm not selling the chair.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just like you're really gonna compare me to like like because like that's how I thought about it. It's like
Yeah.
you're saying like he said it like fucking confidently that I'm practicing unethically.
Yeah.
Like that I'm not adhering to these like ethics. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like after everything I went through in 2020, like fucking like seeing people like fucking begging me
Yeah.
for more money, and like my fucking heart breaking on the inside. fuck this guy for
Yeah.
saying that, like, I'm practicing unethically for not wanting them to sell a fucking chair when I use it every fucking day.
Yep.
Fuck you. It's my store. If I don't want to sell it to you, I don't want to sell it to you.
Exactly.
Same thing with fucking guns. Same thing with fucking jewelry.
Mhm.
All that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's like it's my store, and like you're somehow dehumanizing me when I'm the one who has to fucking write it up. I could just not. I could just go to the back and fuck off. I've done that with customers. I've had customers fucking throw me under the bus about shit. Sorry if I'm rambling. I've had people throw me under the bus to like my fucking management, like district managers are trying to get me fired. Fuck them. I'm still here.
Yeah, yeah, but that's what I was
Rant
saying. You
over.
know,
I'm
like
sorry.
no matter how much bullshit we put up, you know, something like I always gotta remind myself, you know, I'm still a
Alcohol
human being.
talking.
We're all still human beings at the end of the day. You know, like telling people to fuck off all the time, kind of like
Yeah, I
it
mean, like,
eats
of
away
cour-
at your soul.
Yeah, of
at-
course.
at a
Like,
to a
like
degree,
this,
yeah.
like this isn't like something like you do on a daily. No, this is like something you do as
Yeah.
like a last resort. We don't like be looking for fights in the retail
Yeah,
industry.
exactly,
Okay?
exactly. But
We-
if you
we-
look for one, we'll give you one.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. If you're looking for one, like I will give you one. All right,
Yeah.
like I can tell you to fuck off.
Verbally.
I mean, like not actually fuck off, but like I can tell you, like you can take your business elsewhere. Like I'll stand by my prices.
Mhm.
Like fucking, like I'll keep it as amicable as possible. If you want to be talking your shit, I'll talk your shit back, dude.
Yep. Yeah. Anyways, there's something else I want to say, but I'm just
Holy
gonna wrap it up
shit.
right now. Yeah, goddamn, that went by
Sorry,
pretty
it's quite
quickly.
the alcohol talking, man. I've been drinking all.
Yeah, you've been drinking that most of that. Not gonna lie, between you and me, yeah, just mostly you. Anyways, I mean, not implying anything, but I'm just kidding. Well, that wraps up another episode of the Dustings Podcast. New episodes every Sunday if everything goes well. Catch us on what platform am I on? I don't even remember. So there's YouTube, Spotify.
YouTube, Spotify. I feel like this would work better as Spotify just because they can't see me.
Sure, probably.
I can get away with more shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But, yeah, like I said, check out all the platforms over there. And okay, bye. All right,
Bye.
hit stop recording for me.